Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Mona Trassan and this channel is dedicated to fragrances, so if you're interested about the topic then please keep watching. In today's video I want to talk about floral perfumes perfect for the cold weather. We're in March almost and we are still in a cold weather, we're still in winter, but we are starting to crave, at least I am starting to crave for some floral fragrance. But I don't want something that is too fresh or too uplifting. I want something that is still something in the base that's more enveloping. Not like a full winter enveloping fragrance, but still something that makes it perfect for the winter time. So the first fragrance I want to talk about is Coeur by Comptoire Sud Pacifique. Now this fragrance has a beautiful vanilla and ylang-ylang combination, one of my favorite vanilla and ylang-ylang combinations, and it also has tiare flowers, so it is very exotic smelling, but it is also very creamy. The vanilla here is so creamy and it's beautiful. But it doesn't smell like, your sun lotion or something like that. Not at all. The vanilla is dense and creamy, and then the ylang-ylang also adds this creaminess and a slightly, I don't want to say acid because it's not acid, but something like pungent. I don't know how to describe it, but ylang-ylang in fact has this pungent aspect if you smell the essence of ylang-ylang, and the essential oil, and this maintains this slightly pungent aspect of ylang-ylang. It's not a photorealistic ylang-ylang, but still maintains this aspect that I really enjoy in this fragrance. And it's mature because of this aspect of ylang-ylang that comes out, but at the same time it's also playful because it has this exotic feeling, this vanilla, this creamy vanilla base, so, and together with the tiare flower that makes it so playful and exotic. And I really enjoy this one. I may enjoy it in the summer, but to be honest, it's more a fragrance that I prefer wearing in other seasons, and it kind of reminds me of this summer vibe. So to me it's the perfect winter, springtime, maybe also fall scent that reminds me of summertime. So this is Comptoire Sud Pacifique, Coeur d'Ylang, literally heart of ylang-ylang. Next I want to talk about is Fleur Burlesque by Vilhelm Parfumerie. This is one of my favorite floral fragrances, maybe my favorite floral fragrances amongst all floral fragrances that I know. And this is a beautiful white floral fragrances. There is gardenia here and jasmine, and then you have sandalwood and amber in the base. It's a very simple composition if you think about it. At least the notes that are declared are just 4 notes, nothing fancy. But I don't know how, but this fragrance smells so incredibly sexy, incredibly sophisticated, elegant, mature in my opinion, but not too mature. I don't know, it's carnal because it has the carnal aspect, the indolic aspect of the white flowers, jasmine in particular, but it's not too carnal. And there is something about the amber and the sandalwood in the base that makes it really suitable for the cold weather also, because it adds a depth, an amber depth in the background. So it's not too uplifting or fresh leaning that you wouldn't wear it in the wintertime or the springtime when the weather is colder, And I don't know. It's just a beautiful, sexy fragrance, very feminine, very carnal, but sophisticated at the same time. Something really to try. It's beautiful, perfect floral fragrance in my opinion. Not for the summertime, or also not for the warm spring days, because to me this has a that it may come out as kind of heavy when it's too hot. So I wouldn't gravitate towards this one when it's too hot. But for this weather, this is the perfect floral fragrance in my opinion. White floral fragrance in particular. And this is Fleur Burlesque by Vilhelm Parfumerie. So the next I want to talk about is Fleur Burlesque by Diptyque. And this is another fragrance, another floral fragrance that I really love. And this time the main guest is iris and rose. So it's a very powdery fragrance with iris. It's a beautiful fragrance that surrounds you with its cloud, with its powdery cloud. And that's the sort of scent that I really enjoy and I like very much. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. You also have amber seeds and carrot, which contribute to this powdery feeling, and aldehydes as well. Although I have to say that the aldehydes are not so prominent in my opinion. They probably contribute to this musky feeling, to this powdery feeling, but I don't smell aldehydes as in other fragrances that feature these notes. So it's not so prominent in my opinion. It is to me an iris powdery scent, musky iris powdery scent. It's really beautiful. It's like a sort of makeup lipstick fragrance, reminiscent of a vintage vibe in my opinion, but still done in a modern way. A sort of modern, chic, elegant, sophisticated fragrance that's perfect for everyday life. It's not something for, only for the biggest occasions. It's also something that you can wear just literally staying at home or running errands or going to the office. It's not offensive at all because the smell is very delicate. It's this powdery floral musky scent, but it's very projecting. It projects very well. It's a beast mode floral musky fragrance and I really love it. So Fleur de Peau by Diptyque. So the next I want to talk about is Marfa by Memo. Now, I do believe this is a beautiful green tuberous vanilla scent. So this is creamy but green at the same time, and I really adore a green tuberous scent in general. And this is so beautiful. And green tuberous can also be too much. Like there is another fragrance that I really enjoy. I have a sample of it, and it is Nude de Bacali by Naomi Goodsir, and I like that fragrance, but I would have a hard time wearing that fragrance, to go out, because I think it might be very offensive for someone that doesn't like a green tuberous fragrance. But this is not offensive at all. And when I smelled it the first time, I was like, okay, this is something that kind of reminds me of that kind of green tuberous, but in a more, in a much more blended way together with the vanilla. So it's a creamy green tuberous that for me may be beautiful also for someone who is not really too much into a green tuberous, if you know what I mean. So I would suggest you to try it even though you are not a big green tuberous fan. To me, it's just beautiful. It's very uplifting because you have this tuberous that it's very green, but at the same time you have the sweetness of the vanilla, and I don't know, it's just something so beautiful to me, just mind-blowing. And I do believe it is perfect for the daytime, in my opinion, because it is so uplifting. I wouldn't gravitate towards this fragrance for a nighttime fragrance, but it depends also on the occasion. And I do believe it's perfect for like a day trip on your day off from work or for whatever you have to do as a daily activity. This is like, one of those day off that you take with your beloved ones and you go on a day trip, maybe in nature or just to some event. I don't know. This is, to me, perfect for those kind of occasions. And it's perfect for this weather, in my opinion, for the springtime, also for the fall, of course. But with this one, I will go also I would use it also in the beginning of the summer or by the end of the summer, when it's still hot but not too hot. I wouldn't wear it, in the full, very hot and warm summer days, because it is a flip tint but it's still creamy. So it's perfect for this weather, in my opinion. And this is Marfa by Memo. So last but not least is Shomal by Botanicae, and this fragrance is a beautiful floral musky amber fragrance, but I have to say that the notes, I want to just tell you the notes as I remember them. You have amber, patchouli, iris and rose, you have musk and vanilla also, and amber in the base, and you have tangerine and hyacinth in the opening. But to me, I don't know, maybe I don't know these notes or some of these notes very well to really recognize them in the fragrance, but I wouldn't figure this fragrance out just by the notes, because to me this is a woody, spicy, floral, slightly musky fragrance. So I don't really know what it is. Maybe it is the iris that may be in the orris butter form, so, or just the orris root, so being a root maybe more woody leaning, or it may be the patchouli that may have this woody aspect. It is more like a green note usually, but I don't know, maybe some parts of the patchouli may have a woody aspect, possibly, I don't know. And I really don't know where the spicy feeling that I get comes out. Maybe it's just the floral together with the tangerine, the hyacinth, which I absolutely have no idea what it smells like. It may be that it has a spicy smell, a slightly spicy aspect to it. I don't know. I actually don't know. What I know is that this fragrance, it's to me the perfect everyday kind of woody, slightly spicy fragrance for this time of the year. Why? Because it is still floral. I get the iris, I get a little bit of the rose, but it's more like the floral are there, but then you have this spicy, woody kind of feeling, and it's perfect for this period of the year, because it has this aspect that makes it more suitable to me for the cold weather, or at least not for a too hot weather. I wouldn't wear it in the summertime, to be honest, or, well, I may try, but it's not something that I would want to wear in the summertime, because I think it may come off too heavy in the summertime. But, and what about it was the winter, about a couple of months ago, it was winter time, or the end of the fall, or the start of the winter, I don't remember, but it is, something that I really will gravitate towards in the winter, in the cold weather in general. And I think it's beautiful. Yeah, but it's also, for me, I like it so much because it's really one of those light woody fragrances, and I am just recently starting to appreciate this kind of woody, musky woody, light woody. I'm not talking about a very heavy woody amber scent, but a more light woody fragrance. And when I found it, I was really searching for something like that. I do believe in general Botanicae may have something very in this leaning towards this natural, neutral, woody fragrances. I really want to explore the brand more, because there are some fragrances that I just smelled in the store that really, said something to me. It's really something that there is, it's like, to me, it fits an aesthetic of maybe a boho, no, sorry, more like a shabby chic aesthetic, or like, because of these woody notes, I don't know, there's something also that makes me think of this countryside aesthetic. I don't know, but there's something about it that I really enjoy. Um, so this is Shomal by Botanicae. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know in the comments down below if you have tried the fragrances that I mentioned, if you like them, if you love them, or if you have any other suggestions for floral fragrances that are perfect for this period of the year. And thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Have an amazing day, evening, or night. Bye!